Hello and welcome to a very special Dominion match. This is going to be going up way after it actually happens, because this is the Masked Player Tournament. So in this tournament, there are 16 players. It's an invitational only tournament. None of the players know who each other are, and nobody else knows who the players are except for the tournament moderators. All right, I guess I'm going to hit ready and get started. So, yeah, all that I know is I am playing as Goryteller. It's all Halloween themed. And for the first time in my Dominion career, I have added cards to my life list: Fortune Teller, Bank, Sacrifice, Altar, and Storyteller, which are all like my Storyteller themed cards that I want to play with. If we find Storyteller, we absolutely have to buy it. Anyway, so this is the Swiss pool, and after that, there will be a final round, and some of the identities will be revealed, and I'll be posting my videos after my identity has been revealed. That's the short version of it. Otherwise, we're just playing 4 games of Dominion and trying to do well and buy Storyteller if it shows up. So, what are we doing on this board? We are not doing too much trashing. Not doing too much drawing. Okay. We could just sort of... Well, we want to hit colonies. That makes spamming silvers with delve a little bit trickier. We could actually consider Taxman, I guess, because it does ramp up to platinum eventually. It's a pretty bad card, but we do want to also get grand markets. We could open Trader and then get a Taxman later. It all seems like pretty friggin' awful, but yeah, this board, I don't know. I'm gonna open Taxman. What the heck? Why not? Why not? Okay, my opponent agrees. The Knightwar on Alms Street. That's a fantastic name. Alright, are we just getting a silver? Are we just getting a silver? You're just getting a silver. I guess it would have been more stylish to delve, perhaps, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, now we can do that, and then we can delve. Very exciting stuff. Oh, I have to actually click on it. It's not automatic. I don't play with Taxman very much. Oh, there goes my copper. Okay. We could just buy a gold, I guess. We could delve a couple times. I think I would rather have a gold, actually. Because of the Taxman. Five, huh? Should we get a Sacred Grove? I guess we could get a Sacred Grove. We can get villages. So it's all right. Conclave, huh? I think I would rather have Port or Plaza, maybe. Depends on... I mean, Conclave is better if I'm not trying to do anything interesting. Or I could just take another gold. I think I'm just gonna take another gold. We can get a village later. I think we're gonna just Taxman the silver. Oh, well, it's gonna depend on... Never mind, we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna Taxman the copper. Hey, we can get a grand market. How exciting. Opponent could borrow for platinum if they wanted. They don't. No. Okay, this turn we're going to buy a village, I guess. Do we want Conclave or do we want Plaza? I think I'm going to go with Plaza. We trash... So if we trash gold, we can still buy a Grand Market. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Buy another one. I don't know how many of these we actually need. I don't think I want a silver at this point. I could take another Sacred Grove. It's not totally ridiculous. Sure. Well, maybe it was totally ridiculous. Alright, we're probably going to want to start greening soon. Like, building is only going to be so valuable on this board, I think. Okay, so we can... Top decking gold, probably not as good as playing the Sacred Grove. If we play the Sacred Grove, we are going to have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 minimum coins. We might also get the plus action. Oh, look at that. Bang. Okay, so we could go double Grand Market, or we could just take a colony. I don't really have a good sense for how valuable. I think I'm going to do the double Grand Market since I have the plus buy. It might be too much. It could definitely be too much, but... Okay, so we've got... We do have enough to buy platinum or colony if we want to spend coffers. We could just buy Grand Market. I'm going to take the Grand Market again. I'm probably doing this wrong. I never do super well on boards like this. Oh no. Gain a Wisp? Okay. Alright, here I'm going to take another Plaza since I do have the extra... terminal in my deck. And now we really should be greening. We probably both should have already been greening, but yes, I will take that. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's Moon's Gift, not Sun's Gift. Whatever. 2 Grand Markets. Discard... Do we discard the gold? Unclear, but I think so. So we could take the last Grand Market. Don't know that that's terribly important. Probably makes more sense to just take a colony. Yes, please. guess it's possible I could get Earth's Gift here, but whatever. Oh. Well, this is interesting. So if we hit... If we trash the gold into a platinum, we have 14 or 16. If we don't, we have 17 to 19, 20. If we trash the copper, we can take Colony Grand Market. I guess I'm down for that. I'm not super excited about top-decking a silver, but it does mean that I have that in my deck instead of a copper, and there was at least a possibility that the attack would do something, though obviously it did not. I think... I'm not sure whether I want to be triggering a shuffle here. I guess if I discard with Plaza, then I do. So I think... Oh, well, it's... 2 grand markets and a wisp, but also 2 coppers and 2 silvers. I think I will trigger the shuffle. Especially since probably buying a green card anyway. Okay, safe. Oh. Where's gift? He's drunk. I don't think my opponent has much to worry about where me double colonying is concerned, so yeah, they should buy colony. Alright, this seems like a clear Sacred Grove play. And I guess we're buying a province. We can't borrow for colony, so... Huh. It might be worth taking an estate here, depending on whether my opponent does it or not. Yeah. Alright, we just saw Earth's Gift, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh. Well, can't really take advantage of that. Okay, so we could take... like... could borrow to get to double province. I don't know that that really makes sense. We could take colony estate. That's like a little dicey. How much is Fairgrounds worth? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Fairgrounds is definitely worth 4. So double Fairgrounds is 8 points. And doesn't spend any of our coffers. How much would we need to get it to be worth 6? Colony, province, estate, platinum, gold, silver, copper is 7. Taxman is 8. Sacred Grove is 9. Fairgrounds is 10. Grand Market is 11. Plaza is 12. We picked up a duchy. We'd still need like a port and conclave or something like that. So it's pretty awkward, but still, I think we want to be accumulating coffers here. I think I am going to go for the double fairgrounds. It's worth more points than one province. It's not worth more than province duchy, though. Maybe province duchy is better than, yeah. Oh, let's go province duchy. Do I want a duchess? That will help with fairgrounds. I guess I will take one duchess. What do we get? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Discarding 2 provinces. Alright, so now we have 17. We're not quite at colony province. We could go for province fairgrounds. We could spend a coffer or borrow to double province. I like keeping my coffers, and I like not borrowing if I can afford to do that. I mean, I guess coffer, colony, duchy looks pretty safe. We'd be up by 16 points as first player. Colony province ties that, but that's really hard to hit. All right. Province Fairgrounds is definitely like the safer line. I think I'm going to press the advantage that I have right now, though. Go colony. Or, I mean, yeah, I can't afford that. I could spend another coffer to get colony fairgrounds, which is another point. All right. So they can borrow for colony province, but that's not enough. Was I wrong about how much my fairgrounds were worth? Maybe I was, because I don't know why I would have been, but oh, that +1 card was clutch! Oh my gosh, it wasn't enough though. It was not enough. It was not enough. If I... Wondering about... Oh, there's no way that makes sense. Just go province. Does curse get me... It mostly gets me like 1 point? If I'm not... Like, I'm pretty sure I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it would get me a point. Unless, like, I managed to somehow trash on the coppers or something, which I definitely did not do. gonna feel like an idiot if I'm wrong about this. Nope, I am wrong. Damn it! I guess that's really not an O-info undo. How do I have 15 cards? I don't understand. What's the 15th card? Well, I cost myself the game with that. Curse, Duchy, 6... What was my other card? I forgot about my Wisp! Ah! That was what it was. Oh, frig. I forgot about my Wisp. Oh, man. I wouldn't call that RNG. I would call that a mistake on my part. Could have asked for the undo, but... Alright, so... What are we doing on this board? Drawing with Laboratory? Is there any way to draw with... This? Not really? I mean, there's games of Alliance, I guess, but... I mean, we are going to want to Alliance. So we just open, like, Poacher, Steward, probably? Yeah, I think so. There's... Yeah, there's no plus buy. There's just Alliance. So we're going to want to get a bunch of labs and alliances. We might want to get an apprentice, but I'm not sure. Definitely don't want a Duchess or a Beggar. We are going to need a way to hit 10. In which respect, like, maybe I reap right now. So if I reap, I'll have 3 coins. Steward. Yeah, I don't hit... But I get a gold, and then I buy a Poacher, and then that is enough for me to hit Alliance, probably. I mean, I'm going to want to buy more labs, but I think... Given that I have the opportunity, I'm gonna reap. Oh no, wait, I do hit 5 here. And I have... So I have 6 coppers in my deck, a gold, and a Poacher. So, I mean, I'm not gonna hit 10 unless I draw my deck. Well, I have the Steward for coins as well. Okay. So it's doable. Imagine buying Reap. Okay, so we have 6. And if we trash... Get another lab. And we should be able to steward for coins and hit Alliance here. I think. I have counted correctly. I guess there was a chance that we wouldn't. The alternative... Yeah, so we can do that. We did have, like, 2 cards of overdraw. Obviously, Alliance is going to give us, like, is going to set us back a ways. The alternative here is that we trash, reap, and Alliance next turn. Wait. Can we actually do that? 4, 5, 6? No, we can't. So we alliance now. All right, here I'm just going to take another lab. My opponent has 2 golds. So they should definitely be capable of alliancing. 13. Yeah. Yeah, they should have trashed. Why didn't they trash? That's silly. They definitely got the better post-alliance shuffle despite their mistake in not trashing. Hopefully it will still burn them in the end. And I do have significantly more draw than they do. Alright. Unfortunately, if we want to alliance again, we gotta take this for coins. So the question is, can we afford the tempo hit of not doing that? I think the answer is no. I think we're equivalently thin. My opponent could be thinner, but did not take advantage of their opportunity to do so. So I think I just have an advantage by virtue of having more draw. Now if they alliance, all I need to do is province. And I win. I think. Wait, is that true? Maybe that's not true. Ah! Alright, hold on, let me think about this. So if I take duchy, and my opponent alliances. So I take duchy, I'm at 33. My opponent alliances, they're at 39. And then I alliance, it's only for 7 points, but it's still a win. The alternative line that I'm thinking about is taking ill-gotten gains. Because like they either buy duchy or they buy alliance, and then I can take the last one. Like I don't need to take it now. If they take duchy and then I alliance and then they alliance, then they'll have gained like 1 more point than me, which will be offset by the ill-gotten gains, I guess. I think that works. And ill-gotten gains is a better card to have in my deck. Ugh! Man. Of course, it's also possible neither of us will ever hit alliance again. Reap would help, for sure. Okay, now I need to take the duchy. Okay, so all I need to do is hit province. Which I cannot do. It's fantastic. All right, well, obviously we're going to reap here. I mean, is there, I don't see any argument for, I guess, because if we can hit alliance, yeah, we got to reap. Oh my god, what the heck? If they can buy a state, then it becomes a tie. I can't even frickin'... Oh, man. Do I reap again? Again, it's the case that if I can alliance, I win. But not if they buy... Or, well... Not if they get, like, 1 point. So if they buy a state or ill-gotten gains again. If I buy ill-gotten gains here... gain a point now, but I probably don't hit alliance next turn, so it's kind of a wash. I don't know. Well, okay. I think we got enough. Well, nothing for it. That was really frustrating. I think, like, I was in the... I think I had the better position over... Oh, I haven't updated the results. I think I had the better position overall there, and... like... I just... like... drew terribly. Alright. Guess the draw is embassy. Okay. So like, do we want to workshop? Probably not immediately because we want to hit recruiter. Ironmonger not as good with shelters, but still probably the card that we want. Do we want to just take a silver for hitting recruiter? Probably so. Alright, well I guess I'll take the workshop now. Watchtower, huh? I don't really think DTX stuff is going to work here, but maybe I'll be wrong. I think we'll need one recruiter, probably. We could get an upgrade. I'd like to do that for mostly for copper trashing, honestly. I think I will go ahead and spend my villager to pick up another ironmonger. And do we want to go ahead and get an embassy, or do we want to get a bandit camp? I think embassy. Oh wait, we could get the upgrade. Yeah, let's take the upgrade. Never mind. Alright, that's just another ironmonger, I guess. Play the necropolis or trash the necropolis? Probably trash. Alright, now I think I'm going to get a bandit camp, and then we'll get an embassy. Hopefully this turn. The buy order won't have mattered. We could upgrade an ironmonger into a bandit camp. If we don't do that, we're going to only have 3 coins. Potentially. What's down there? Overgrown Estate is down there. We haven't seen that yet. Or trashed it, whatever. Overgrown Estate, copper, probably. Just like a 50-50 to hit 5. Yeah, I want to get rid of the copper. Okay, so I think I'm just going to trigger the shuffle. Yeah, that was fine. Now we get Bandit Camp into Recruiter, which is pretty good. And Recruiter can trash Overgrown Estate, which is also pretty good. And yeah, my plan is to mostly use Bandit Camp as my payload. But I'll take the silver as well. That's fine. I guess we play Recruiter first. Do we play... I'm not sure when exactly we want to play the embassy. Let's play the workshop, grab another ironmonger, and play the embassy. Oh, I screwed that up. I thought I had less in my... Oh, embassy. Yeah, I screwed that up. That was a mistake. Should I just province now? There's no plus buy. I think I should province. Like, we're going to get to keep thinning. We can potentially upgrade an ironmonger into another embassy, bandit camp. Bard could eventually produce plus buy, so that would be worth picking up with workshop, I guess, once the ironmongers are gone. I think I'm just going to province again. Ironmongers are gone. I was hoping to get the last one, but I don't think it matters too much. We're going to have to be a little bit careful. Like, we have 2 silvers, some coppers, and 1 bandit camp that produces... I mean, we can workshop for a silver, but in terms of, like, how much economy we have in our deck... Oh, well, if we get the bard... Well, like, we might be a little low on economy as we continue to thin out copper. The point. Alright, bard just hit Forest Gift, which makes it less... appealing for sure. There's still useful things it can do, but I'm wondering about upgrading an ironmonger now. I mean, I have more in my deck. I think I'll do it this way. Play the embassy now. I guess so. We'd also upgrade the recruiter. We don't really need it. We upgrade the recruiter into a gold. That doesn't seem ridiculous. We have 6 coins here. Well, if we discard coppers, we know we can get the extra coins when we trigger the shuffle, I guess. Do I want a bard in my shuffle? Probably not. So let's Ironmonger. Monger. Do I want the bard at all is another fair question. I think I do overall. Maybe I should have kept the recruiter around a little longer. I had another copper left I didn't realize. I still got the upgrade, of course. Just discard. Could discard spoils. We don't need it to hit province. We could also discard workshop. Don't need that either. Ideally, we would trash it. I don't know that I want to upgrade it into anything in particular, though. Okay, we can't hit Wind's Gift, which is good. We could hit Sun's Gift, it occurred to me. Oh, 3 cards for gold. We want to spend the spoils. I don't think so. So we do need to think about upgrading into Duchy as well. We don't necessarily need to do it if our opponent doesn't themselves, but if they do, then we're going to want to. It's like if they upgrade into 2 duchies, yeah. I mean, granted, they can't actually buy province right now. Oh, bold. Okay. Well, maybe I should have kept that copper. That probably would have made more sense. But it didn't matter. All right, we got one. So we are tied. We still have a chance to win this, despite how poorly it went initially. This looks absolutely brutal. There is no thinning, and there is a lot of attacking. I mean, I guess Mountebank mostly renders torture moot, but just like, holy crap. Secret cave for lamp activation? I don't know, I think I'd rather have a silver, so I can buy Mountebank. Activating lamp might be a pipe dream here anyway. There are villages. Buying a bard isn't totally ridiculous. It does work better with... Although we could just take a blessed village straight up and try to get the boon. Yeah, let's do that. Do we want to top deck a silver? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's next turn. It's not going to do anything anyway. You could actually buy a hireling, but I don't think it would be correct to do so. No, undeserved! Undeserved! I mean, they did open with the Bard as well, so it's... In a sense, it's reasonable, but in another sense, it's very much not. Alright, so we have not seen our other estate, which means it is right there. We could gamble it off the top of our deck. I think I probably want to do that. More than I want to buy a silver. I mean, I could have bought a ducat, I suppose. Would have helped with lamp activation, but realistically, it's just going to be really hard. 2 estates. If gamble didn't hit mountebank, obviously that would be great. If we can potentially do that next turn. Maybe I will take the ducat here. All right. We could Seaway Blessed Village here. Although we probably just want to get another mountebank, I guess. We can gamble and still take one. There's not any reason not to do that. Ugh. Gross. What? 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 That's... What? Oh, no way. No way. So unlikely. Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, well, I guess at this point, Royal Carriage is better than second mountebank, or third mountebank, whatever. Unless Seawaying Blessed Village is still better, just to get, like... It's not a stop card, and we could potentially pick up some draw with Torturer. Even if Torturer is not good at like attacking, it's still draw. Deck control seems like it's going to be really hard to come by, but... I'm going to do it. Ugh. Really? $17 other cards that could have not collided. I think I'm... Take one more Blessed Village, keep the Confer, and then start looking at Torturer. No, I don't want that. I do not want that. Play mountebank, play mountebank, play mountebank, play mountebank, play mountebank. Play mountebank. Well, oh man, wishing for hirelings. That's so cheap. No. No. You're not supposed to have wishes in the first place. Secret Cave. I don't know. I'm never going to activate my lamp. This is so unfair. So unfair. I guess Secret Cave is a way of... I don't know. Sure, fine. I'll take a freaking Secret Cave. Whatever. Oh god. That's a lot of royal carriages. That is a lot of royal carriages. They're all going to get called on Mountebank, and I'm going to take all the rest of the curses and lose the game. This has all been... Oh. Or that. What? How many... Jesus. I should probably just give up at this point, but... Cool. I just went past my lamp. 1 in 18 chance on the turn where I activate my secret cave. Good times. They're actually going to have deck control. Kind of. Probably. I don't know. Seems highly unjust. Oh, I actually had a good turn and stuff. I'm confused. We want a rail carriage? I guess we go like rail carriage torture. Didn't think I was allowed to have a good turn. Alms gift. I don't think there's any way I could justify Mastermind at this point. I did just add another torture. I have several blessed villages that... yeah, I think I'm going to take one more. Well, wasn't enough apparently. I think we just play the Mountebank. Grab another torturer, I guess. I don't know. This whole deck control thing, like I said, is... I don't know that it really makes sense to be trying, but... Somehow I am not horribly losing the curse split. In fact, we're even, since my opponent trashed an estate. No, we're not. No, we're not. It's probably resign time. I mean, this game is not far from being over on piles, and sneaky pile outs is a possibility, so I guess I will play on, but sure doesn't look good. What is the best way for me to make that happen in my favor? I don't really know. I don't really know. Spending my coffers doesn't seem like a good idea. Take silver. I guess I take a silver. I don't freaking know. It's just like I just feel like I got absolutely hosed here. Of course, I could have at least tied the first game if I had not forgotten about my wisp, so that one's on me. And then this wouldn't look quite so bad. We're gonna buy the last rail carriage. I think having the cave active is gonna be a good thing. We want to like buy a province or something. Did I say carriage? I meant plus village. What is that boon? In theory, we should know. In theory, we should know. Expending a coffer just seems not great. I'll buy a secret cave. Might be the action boon. If it was the action boon, then it probably would have been fine. They just trigger a really bad shuffle? I can hope so. Oh. They have a win? No, they don't quite have a win. Okay, but they just bought 2 provinces. Okay, forget this. What a joke of a game that was. I have absolutely no idea, like, how I could have possibly won that. All right. Well, yeah, that did not go well at all. Not at all. Really should have been a tie match because I should have remembered that I had a wisp, and then I would have not bought a curse, and then it would have been even in game 1. But what can you do? But yeah, so a little bit more about this tournament, since I was kind of rushing. So I think I said, yeah, 16-player, invitational only. Nobody knows who any of the players are, except for the mods, cave-o-sapien and alibi. People are like just trying to guess who the different players are. Man, we finished 4 games in less than an hour. That's got to be some kind of record for me. Man, maybe not, but it was pretty fast. Anyway, this is a Swiss pool round. There's going to be 3, I think, rounds of play, maybe 4, I forget, but I think it's 3. And then the top 4 are going to advance. The other 12 are going to have their identities revealed at that point. And then, and I might already be out of the running for that realistically, given I lost this match, but after the top 12, yeah, like this, so the bottom 12 are gonna have their identities revealed, and then people get to guess again the top 4 as they play out. Like I think it's just like a small single elimination bracket. I haven't actually checked exactly how that part works, but there's a form in the Discord where you can like register your guesses and get points for guessing the players correctly. I have no idea how realistic it is for anybody to guess anything, honestly. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I did watch one match earlier where like one of the players was really aggressive about resigning, I thought, so I was like, oh, maybe that's like Tracer or Xerix, but I don't know. So yeah, that's, and unfortunately I'm saying all this like it's going to be after the fact, right? Like, by the time anybody can be listening to me saying it, it's going to be too late, probably. But you know, that's the price of being in the tournament, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to watch some of the other matches. I guess if you're watching this and I have been eliminated in the first group, like the first stage, and there's still like the top 4 left, then I would encourage you to go check those out. And the names are all really great. Actually, I can look at it here. So here are all the names. It's just like fantastic. So Easy Bake Coven, that's one of my favorites. Ill-Gotten Brains, Jack of All Lanterns. They're all, of course, plays on Dominion cards. Knightwar and Alms Street, I also really like. 28 Turns Later, I think is fantastic. I guess that's not exactly a play on a Dominion card, but it's conceptual. Bonfire Bat Lady, best emoji. Corpse Groom, that's really clever. Damned Brooks is, of course, reference to Dan Brooks, who is a Dominion player who has their handle spoofed by a lot of alt accounts for reasons that aren't entirely clear to me. But I guess, well, there's a lot of them that are like anagrams, and they're really good anagrams, so that it's probably just because it's anagrammable. Anyway, Dawn of the Dud. It's like, these are just so good. Haunting Party and Goryteller are a little bit more just like straightforward. Mummy Lender, Seize the Night, very nice. Spooka, the card-shaped thing, I really like that one. Like, because we talk about like card-shaped objects and stuff, and I don't know, it's just like I would not have thought to go in that direction. And Unsexy Vampire, which is a reference to the fact that the Discord emoji for the Dominion Vampire card is called Needlessly Sexy. So now that the vampire is unsexy instead. Anyway, they're all great. I'm really impressed with all the work that Cave-o-sapien and A-Levy did putting this together. So yeah, it's a fantastic idea. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back with more of this in the future, although probably the next matches that I'm playing will already be up by the time you can watch this, because I'll probably just upload them all at the same time, or publish them all at the same time, or whatever. So yeah, until next time.